Welcome back, everybody. My name is Michael, and I'm below average at games. We are back for episode 2 of our Dustin Speed Career Mode. We're going to be racing in Imola today. And if you remember last time, we had a big incident. We had an incident on the red flag restart on lap 7 in Bahrain. Got hit from behind, got put in the wall, and we DNF'd. So, not exactly how we wanted our JB to go. So we're going to see if we have better luck this time. So let's get right into it. And we are on track. Oh, gotta be careful there. We're about to start our first flying lap here in Imola. See if we can get out of Q1 in just one lap. Shouldn't be too difficult here. As we make the long run down. As y'all know, this is where F1 in real life was this past weekend as I'm recording this. And Max Verstappen made that epic move around Oscar Piastri to take the lead, and he never looked back. That was amazing to witness in real time. Hopefully, we can put this thing on pole so we don't have to make such a move, but we'll see what we can do here. It's a pretty decent first sector. Try and keep it smooth, avoid spinning. Last time we had some issues losing traction, and that probably cost us some time. We ended up qualifying fifth, had to make that move around the outside of George, where we held the lead until, of course, the red flag restart, and y'all know what happened after that. Almost out of battery here. Need to be careful. Seems to be an issue of mine. As we're rounding the final corners here, what's our time gonna be? Don't lose the car. All the way, gas, gas, gas. We go sixth. Ooh, okay. I feel like we could have done better than that. I'm not really sure where we lost time, but I'll take it for now. Um, let's see what the AI is doing. Lando's fastest at the moment. If we get bumped down too far, we'll go again. But I'm liking where we're at just for now, just to get through to the later sessions. That's where it really matters. Yeah, I don't think I need to go out again. So we're not. We're gonna chance it. We're ahead of Lewis. And yeah, we're still very much safe into Q2. I'll take it. Doesn't really matter that much right now. All right, we are here on track for our first lap in Q2. Hopefully, we only need this one. We can be through to Q3. But let's give it a go. Once again, the long run down to turn one. Hard on the brakes. There we go. We have good traction through there. Not quite sure where we lost time compared to our competitors in Q1. That looks like a good sector one. I think so. We'll only really know when we cross the line. There we go. That's pretty quick. Car feels good. Car feels very stable. Ooh, I say that and then we run a little wide. That's okay. I think we can kind of get away with it. Oh, I need to stop talking. I'm jinxing myself. That's okay. This is just to see where we're at. We can always go again. As we finish up this lap here all the way to the line. Yeah, we're definitely going to be behind. Ooh, P9. Yeah, that middle sector there definitely messed us up. We're going to have to go again for sure. All right, we are lining up for hopefully what can just be our final lap here, get us through to Q3. We're still sitting at P9, thanks to a couple bad corner exits on our first lap here. See if we can make up some time and make it through the Q3 where it's all to play for. Ooh, bad run through there. That's okay. That could have been a lot worse. I feel like there's a lot more time to make up than what we've lost so far. Yeah, Sector 1 could have been better, but here's where we really can go faster. Already having a much better exit. Here we go. Throw it through the corner, run a little wide, but keep a higher speed, and we're losing time, but that's okay. We're not going to lose too much. This is where we had one big mess up. Slide just a bit, but we still get a much better exit. This is looking pretty good. This is where we had our other incident. We slide a little bit, but we gain massive time. Already 3/10 up and still gaining. Here we go. Finish out this lap. It's looking very good. Nearly 4/10 up all the way to the line. What's it gonna be? Third fastest. Still 3.5 tenths behind Max, but I will take it. That will set us into Q3. I'm happy with that. All right, guys, we are on track here in Q3. We've made it through. Now it's time to really show what we're made of here. So yeah, we waited just a little bit for the track to warm up, be at its fastest before putting in an initial lap, still leaving time to go again if need be. Nearly run over the curb there and spin. Luckily, we're able to keep it on track. Here we go. Maybe a little late turn in. I think we get a good exit though. Let's see. Not too bad. We're just behind our teammate there, so I think we might end up being faster than him by the end of our lap if we're able to clean things up like that. That's much better. Much better run. We've exhausted nearly all our battery though, so we need to be careful as we get a good exit through that corner. Hard on the brakes through the chicane. Over the curb nicely. Get a good exit. Hard on the gas. And ooh, no. Okay, well that's this lap done. Oh man, right at the end too. That's unfortunate. Well, we go again. We still have time, thankfully. That's why we still make sure we have time for one more lap. We're gonna throw on some new tires and hopefully get one clean lap in. Okay, we are back on track for what will be our final lap here of qualifying. We're currently sitting 10th without a clean lap put through in this qualifying session, so we got one more chance to try and put this thing far up on the grid, set ourselves up for success during the race. So we get a good run through there. I mean, a pretty good sector 1. Of course, this is not where we messed up in that lap that y'all just saw. That was at the very end somehow. We clipped the gravel and spin and just completely ruined that lap. So need to really make sure we don't do that again here. Of course, we get a good run through. Good exit. Here we go. We're up 3/10 on our teammate. Max improves. Keep going. This is where we messed up last time. Gotta make sure we don't do that again. We get a little spinny. It's okay. I use all the battery up to the line. And where are we going to be? Second. We put it on the front row. Incredible. Oh, that's much better. What a lap. Oh, we're half a tenth off of Max. Our teammate, what happened? He's in P10. Oh no. The McLaren 6 and 7 as well. 1/1000th off of each other. Wow, what a qualifying that was. Welcome to race day in Imola. Our first race in the Ferrari in front of the adoring fans. Of course, oh, Max had a penalty? This is the first I'm finding out of it. We line up first, next to George Russell. Wait, where's Max? Where's he starting? He's in 11th. Let's go. Oh, this could not go better. This is much better than being in the wall. I like this. The game is recommending we go mediums to hards. I actually kind of like that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's get this started. 5 red lights. And away we go. Let's try and not get a Max pulled on us. Use the battery to defend against Alonso, who gets an incredible start. Make sure he doesn't cut in front of us. We're able to survive, already doing much better than Oscar did in real life. And let's see if we can start to run away. That is incredible. Fernando, what a start from him. He didn't even start in the front row. Oh boy, okay. Wonder how many places Max will be able to make up starting in 11th. That's insane. I did not see that coming. I was happy with second, but wow, I'll take it. Something about Ferrari drivers inheriting pole from Max when he takes a penalty. As we're coming to the end of this opening lap, we're able to keep Fernando behind, but he's still keeping up. We're not even necessarily pulling away. This could mean trouble for us in a few laps. Seems like we usually get much better exit, but then he's able to catch up. DRS is enabled, so now is when we're really going to need to be able to go on the defensive. Oh no, or we're going to run off the track. We're going to rejoin back in 4th, 5th after we get passed by Perez. Oh no. Just as I was talking about going on the defensive, now we need to go on the offensive to get those positions back. We can do it though. Seems that we don't have any damage. We were able to safely rejoin. Oh, what a mess. Here we go. At least we'll be able to benefit from DRS now. Maybe we can try and put a move on Checo here. We're going to send it. We bumped Lando. That did not work out for us. Do we have any wing damage? No, we don't. Thank goodness. Fernando is leading this race. I'm going to try and put one on Checo here this time. This one works out much better. And we're going to have DRS, so we're going to be able to make up some positions here. What a mess of a second lap. We have got to claw our way back now, pulling away from Checo now, as expected. Here we go. We're 1.6 seconds behind Lando. I think we can close that gap nicely. He is on hard tires, so we should be faster for now. Of course, we're going to go on to the hard tires here in about 5 laps. We go purple first sector. So I'll take that. Lando's still... Oh, he's pulling away. Oh no. Oh, we may need to end up undercutting him. We'll see. Huh, this is looking very interesting. I wonder where our teammate is. I'm looking for red on the map. It's kind of hard to tell. Let's see, will this end up being a fastest lap of the race? So far, anyway. Possibly. Use the battery up to the line. We still need to gain time. We tapped the wall. We put in the fastest lap so far. Very good. As we're continuing to lose time to Lando's, we run out of battery. That's where we ran off initially. On lap 2, we don't want that happening again. Gosh, Lando seems to just have the pace. Who's leading? George is leading. Ah, interesting. We clipped the grass there. That's not ideal. How can we make up time on Lando now? Huh. He's just pulling away. And McLaren just has the pace today. Wow. Where's Oscar? Where's he? He's lost positions. What is going on? Trying to have a clean run through here. We keep kind of closing the gap to Lando, then he pulls farther away. Then we close it again, and then he pulls away. I have no idea how we're going to claw our way back here. Alright, Lando is 2.5 seconds ahead. We do not want to get done by Checo here. Is he making contact with the rear of my car? That is not very nice. Please stay away from my car. Our teammates made it up to 6th. That's good. Maybe he can get Perez out of our way. We're just losing time to Lando here, having to worry about Checo. That's not good. I don't like that at all. What is going on here? Let's see. What lap are we pitting? 7 to 15. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We can get these mediums off. They don't seem to be all that fast. Although we keep making up time to Lando in the middle sector. Then he just pulls away again. I'm not really sure how that's working out. Oh, touched the gravel a bit. That's not good. Keep it on track now. Okay, our teammate's closing that gap good. Come on, Leclerc. Oh, no. Okay, well, assisted by DRS, Checo's gotten us, but we're going to get him right back with some contact. See what the game says about that. We have damage. We do not have damage. We get lucky that time. A little bit of dirty driving, but hey, you got to be in it to win it. And doesn't look like our teammate was able to capitalize on the contact there. But Lando Norris and the rest of the pack ahead of us certainly were. They are just continuing to pull away. Hopefully the hard tires we're going to get in 2 laps time will allow us to close the gap. Because it looks like we're kind of just having to defend our 4th place without a real shot at anything more. As we run wide there, that's kind of like what we did in Q2, I think it was, maybe Q3, I don't remember. Let's see, we just keep having to go on the defensive here when Perez gets DRS. That's not good. Sorry, 1 lap time, I forget, we're boxing this lap instead of next lap. Okay. We're able to keep them behind us this time, don't need to send it up the inside. to take the position back. That's much better. They want us to charge our battery. I'm okay with that. I think we can do that. Here we go. Just trying to keep everybody else behind us as the front three seem to just be pulling away now. Hopefully once we get the hard tires on, the pace will just magically appear. We can maybe close that gap. Already over 5 seconds. Wow. That is insane. How they're so fast. We seem to keep running over the curb there. Surrounding the final corners to go into the pits here. Seems Fernando's gone into the pits as well. Y'all didn't see anything. Yeah, we don't need that happening. That's just dumb. Yeah. Oh, hey, Max is behind us. How'd that happen? How in the world has that happened? You have a good pit stop. Very nice. Seems Albon's... Oh, no. He was just going in. Okay. Have we beaten Max in the pits? Looks like it. So we get a long little stroll down to pit exit. Try and catch Fernando. Oh, wow. He is 6.2 seconds ahead. That is not ideal. We need these hard tires to wake up and come alive quick. We are 2.5 seconds ahead of Max, so I'm not too worried about him for now. Somehow Lewis is behind him. That's kind of weird. We need to make up this time and make it up fast. Hopefully Lando and George's tires are just ready to fall off at this point. Here we go. Certainly not my best. Thank you for telling me my teammates in the pits while I'm talking. Certainly not my best little run through those corners, but should still kind of work. As we're about halfway through this race now. Seems we've closed nearly half a second, maybe 3/4 to Fernando so far. Not one lap. That's okay. I'll take that. We come out just ahead of our teammate, just behind Perez. That's not good. He overcut us. Up, and we run onto the grass again, try not to hit our teammate. Holy cow. It's that one corner that keeps getting me. Now I ran off again because I was trying to avoid hitting my teammate because I didn't know if he was going to be right behind me. Okay, well, we're going to get kind of caught up behind the AI here, which is really not ideal. Wow, I keep having these little snaps. That is not good. Thank you for telling me Stroll's on hard tires. I wish there was something in the top left of my screen that could tell me the same thing. Oh. Well, that's okay. He's trying. Come on, Charles. Don't pull away from me. I certainly want you to catch Checo, but I don't want you to just run away from me now. Come on. We're probably going to get our teammate through here with DRS enabled. Let's go. Let me through. Charles. Oh my goodness. That could have been very bad. That could have been very bad. You're trying to cover off the inside. Bro, I'm your teammate. I had DRS. Just let me go here. If we're in a position to do that next lap, maybe I'll let you. Maybe now I won't, since you wanted to be like that. Goodness. Okay, and George is Actually, we've closed the gap to him since we both pitted. That's good. Maybe he's, oh, we run very wide. We run very wide. That's not good. We just lost a lot of time there. Goodness. Trying to be clean through the chicane as we make our way back around to start lap 11 here. We're sitting in P7, not quite as good as we were doing in our season opener in Bahrain. Looks like we're going to get Gasly here in the pits, so we'll be in P6. And Oscar, oh, our teammate goes up the inside, makes contact. I'm going to want to take that back. Yeah, that was very rude of you, sir. Okay, scratch that. We're sitting P5, so not quite as good as we were doing in Bahrain. But it's lap 11 and we're still in the race, so that's actually better. Let Leclerc pass you on track by lap 13. I kind of don't really want to do that, you know? I'm kind of ahead of him. I'm ahead of him right now. You know? This game. I'm excited for F1 25. I'm excited for the career mode, the my team mode, maybe even a 2-player career mode is in the works. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to making those videos for you guys. Leave a comment down below if y'all are excited. Try and guess, because I've already worked it out, what team we're going to be racing for in our F1 25 career mode. Let me know in the comments what team you think it'll be. I'll give you a hint. It's not one of the main 4 teams, Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes, or McLaren. Our teammate did end up passing us with DRS. Wow, he is just going. Okay, dude, don't pull too far ahead. I want your DRS. Okay, wow. His hard tires seem to be working wonders, and mine are not. Goodness. Okay, well, we're sitting in P6 now, and we've lost DRS to Leclerc, which is not very nice of him. Maybe we can get it back somehow. Not sure how we would do that. We may just end up sitting here in 6th place. Up. We're closing the gap now. Come on. Oh, we're going to get it. All right. We're setting ourselves up pretty well to overtake our teammate again through here. Maybe not. Maybe we wait one more lap. Let him drag us along as we charge our battery. Yeah, we don't have much. So I certainly... Oh, we're still catching him, which is good. He's not pulling away. I need to stop running over those curbs. I'm trying to cut the corner to be faster. I'm ending up just bouncing, which is making me a lot slower, and it's why I ran off the track. Excuse me. Anyway, we are going to end up having DRS on our teammate again. Ideally, we get a better run through here, run over the curb a bit. So we're going to be close enough. Our battery is, ooh, we go purple sector too. That's pretty good. We're going to have enough battery. We can probably get in this lap. We could also hold off another lap. But by the end of the race, we're going to hopefully be at least in 5th. Maybe something will happen with Checo or somebody else ahead of us. Hopefully not our teammate. Hopefully we're able to just overtake him. As Oscar puts in the fastest lap, we are getting a good run through here. We're going to hold off on overtaking Leclerc for one more lap, I think, as we do what I was just talking about, running over the yellow curbs there. like little speed bumps. Do not like those whatsoever. You're not really meant to like them. Here we go. Ooh, we have a little spin there. Oscar's hot on our heels. His medium tires have woken up. That's not good for us. We need to stick to the back of our teammate now. We really need to get him this lap, I think. We're going into the next lap. We need to get him. We need to use some of the battery just to stay within DRS. Through the chicane, on the power. Leclerc's not even making any headway towards catching Checo. Seems he's sealed himself away in P4. Good for him, I suppose. Not sure where Max ended up being. Somewhere further down there. We're gaining. We're gonna go up the inside of our teammate here, try and be clean, stay on track, stay out of his side pod, and he is going to maintain the lead ahead of us. Wow. Seems Stroll has dropped back not only behind Piastri, but behind Ocon as well on the soft tire. That's strange. He probably ran very long in his first stint. We're doing a good job working together to keep Oscar behind, though, so that's ultimately good. He finished third in Bahrain, so holding him to 7th is certainly much better for us. We can't let our teammate run away from us. We're going to have to get him this time. We were kind of able to get him, but kind of not this lap. So we really need to make the move and make it stick and not look back. Almost could have gotten him there. We're setting ourselves up for a mighty run here on this final lap as we cross the line for lap 16 of 16 here in Imola. We are getting a run on our teammates to take 5th place. We just need to hold him behind, not spin. Hopefully he's able to keep Oscar behind, and we will bring it home for a Ferrari 5-6. Certainly much better than we had in our season opener in Bahrain, where we, of course, ended up in the wall. It seems that we've kept it much cleaner today. Maybe we weren't as fast, but we were a lot safer. And anything's better than a DNF. So I think the boys back at the factory will be happy with this one, as we are entering the final sector of this race. Over the curve there on the power. Our teammate was able to defend. Seems Alonso and Russell scrapping for position. Lando Norris going to go on to win the race from 5th, I believe. Maybe, yeah, I think he started 5th. We're going to see the checkered flag for the first time in our Formula One career. To come home, finish 5th, take home some good points for Ferrari. Leading a Ferrari 5-6, Fernando Alonso gets driver of the day. He may have finished 2nd. I'm not sure how that scrap between him and George Russell ended. Lando Norris takes his win, first win of this season. We're able to keep his teammate down in 7th. I'm interested to see where Max ended up finishing. And Lewis. Lewis started 8th. What happened to him? Max was only able to salvage 10th, which is interesting. Yeah, Lando Norris winning from 5th, George Russell through Sergio Perez remaining as they qualified, and I drop all the way from 1st to 5th. Lando and I essentially trade, thanks to me running off track here. Oscar Piastri puts in the fastest lap. He brings home 7 points. We bring home 10, and our teammate brings home 8. We'll see how the standings are looking after this race. We seem like we are equal with our teammate in the head-to-head. There we go. We increase our rating. Here we go. Let's have a look at the standings here to close out today's video. Back at our driver headquarters. Maybe in F125 they'll let us customize our driver headquarters again. We have another secret meeting. Wow, we're getting a lot of those. We'll have a look at that to close out the video, but first we want to have a look at the standings. We move up to P9, already in the top 10, tied equal with Lewis Hamilton, who of course did not bring home any points after that race. So Lando Norris now leading the drivers' standings ahead of Max Verstappen, with Oscar in third, even though he only finished seventh. Fernando Alonso with that mighty P2 it was, yes? No, he finished P3. George was P2, that's right. Fernando Alonso finishing on the podium. That gets him up to fourth place in the driver's standings. Sergio Perez, P4, brings him to fifth, equal with our teammate Charles Leclerc with 20 points, then George, then Lewis, then us, and then the rest of the point scorers are Ocon, Stroll, and Tsunoda. Feels good to not be quite at the back yet, but we still have a lot of work to do. Hopefully, we're close to finishing on the podium. Our next race will be one of my best tracks, the Red Bull Ring in Austria. It's one of my favorite tracks, so hopefully we're able to do well there. It looks like we have a secret meeting. I'm not anticipating wanting to... Oh, it's McLaren. Okay, that's interesting. I believe our last secret meeting was with Aston Martin. Although, honestly, I still like being in red, you know? They are first in the constructors. I'm not really sure who they would want to replace with us, but we're going to go ahead and decline talks. We are loyal to Ferrari. And we say goodbye, McLaren. Keep your two knuckleheads in Norris and Piastri. We're good. Sticking with Ferrari. Once again, here are the standings, and that is going to be all we have for today. Glad we were able to actually see the checkered flag today. Hopefully we're setting ourselves up nicely to keep it clean and keep it on track and maybe finish on the podium, maybe even win. Seems like had we not run off track today, we were in prime position to maybe take a win in our second ever race here, but hopefully we are only up from here and we can go to Austria, go into Red Bull's backyard, and hopefully take it to them. So that's going to be all we have for today. So thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you like my content, please hit the subscribe button. It helps grow my channel. And if you have any suggestions, any game requests, anything of that sort, leave a comment down below. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.